Part 2, all of the things that we should do correctly, consistently and regularly so we build up the right routine for him. Previous video, didn't do a threshold, didn't fit the lead correctly, didn't apply the lead correctly in relation to sliding the bung up. The lead was not positioned correctly on the dog, and you could clearly see an absolute lack of control, lack of connection, lack of engagement, and lack of understanding that I'm actually at the other end of the lead. So we're going to put all that right. Heel, sit, good lad. Classic threshold training. You've heard me talk about it a million times before. If it doesn't have to sit, however, we need him in a calm state of mind. Open up the front door. If he moves, we're going to shut that front door. Okay, Chester, sit him up again. If he opens up that front door, clearly we're going to feed in a wait or a stay. Stay there. Good lad, come on in. And we invite him over the threshold. Now, this isn't a week apart. This is 3 minutes apart. This is the time that it's taken me to take that slip lead off. Come on. To take that slip lead off and apply a better tool for him. There is always a tool. Heel, heel. Good lad. No, this side. There is always a tool to help the dogs learn and have a physical connection with a dog so that we actually have an element of control over him. Okay, good lad, good boy. That shows me he's potentially used to walking on the right hand side. Now, I'm going to show you what to do when he pulls. Key things is previously, and there is scientific terms for all of this, there is big, long, evidence-based scientific terms that nobody really understands. I don't understand. I do understand them, but I'd like to speak in a way that people without a scientific brain can actually understand the best way of handling their pet dog. So the best way that I do it is, previously I allowed him to pull me from A to B. Now I'm not. Okay, so for example, if he's on the left hand side, I'm actively going to put my thumb in this pocket while I hold the lead. So if he was to pull or attempt to pull, that line would go tight. He would then rapidly learn that if the line is tight, it's more uncomfortable than if the line is loose. The only way he can make that line loose is if he steps back into the correct position that I actually want him to be. Another thing is, as I've spoken about before, this lead or this collar, good lad, is now fitted correctly. All right, it's not going to slide down the neck. We're not putting pressure on the trachea or anything that's soft and mushy in the throat that potentially may damage or hurt the dog. And that's why people look at dogs that are pulling them down the street, is because one, the person walking it has zero control or connection or engagement with the dog, but two, the lead is slid back down the neck and it is putting pressure on the neck, so it can cause injury. Okay, good boy. So let's go. Heel. Good boy. Come on in. And we're going to go up and down, up and down. Now he's pulled there. Okay, that line is tight, which has caused him to look at me. He is now telling me or asking me, why is everything stopped? Because you're pulling, mate. Now, he's not quite where I want him to be. He's in this position here. Notice my left hand has not moved. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take half a step back. Look how he adjusts himself to get in the right position to make that line loose. Heel. Hand by the left hand side, thumb in the pocket if you can do that. Good boy. Good lad. Heel. Round he comes. Good boy. Not pulling. Not pulling. Good boy. And guys, this isn't me being big time. This isn't me puffing my chest out and saying, oh, well, this is great. Heel. What this is to demonstrate how effective and how easy changing a tool, changing a technique, changing a habit or the way you do things really, really rapidly, heel, sets the dog up for success. Good boy. Dog come in here, let's see what's going on. Good boy, heel. Good boy. Okay, so that line has now gone tight. All right? That line has now gone tight. Good. He's looking at me for a response, and he's not going to get it because I don't want him to acknowledge the dogs. I don't want him to find those dogs interesting or engaging. Yes, he's looking, but he's not staring. Heel. Yes, mate, heel. There you go, look, see? Good lad. Come on, buddy. Looking at me more, engaging with me more. He now knows I'm at the end of the lead. Good boy. There you go, look, good lad. Easy, isn't it, buddy? Good boy. And once he's got his head around that heel, see him try and push there? Because the collar is fitted correctly, we are taking all of the physical fight out of it. And he's quite rapidly learning there's no point in trying to pull because I'm not going to win. Hey, mate. That was quite high. Apologies. So, once he's now walking to heel, sit. Sit. We can start feeding in commands. Clearly, he doesn't know it. Sit. Okay. Now we know what we've got to work on. Heel. So, this isn't a sit lesson. This is a stop pulling me lesson. Heel. Good boy. Well done. Good lad. There you go. So, a before and an after, and the reasons why using the right tool for the job, applying that tool correctly, and teaching the dog the best way of behaving once that new tool is applied is a very, very, very quick heel, an easy lesson this little dog to learn. One more time, let's go for it. Sit. 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 Nah, we'll do that tomorrow, eh? Good lad.